going to now approaching the photograph again. Something is showing towards the area that we see the illumination that is slightly darker than average from years ago. There is something that is showing just here. I'm going to zoom in as well for you. Can you see this blue orb, this blue object illuminating to the left side of where we see these tracks in the skies? See, something else is reflecting strong to the left side of the sun. Another image of truth. See, what we do is as well, because again when we look to the photograph towards this side, we pick up the lens flare just to this side here. This is a normal lens flare for a camera. So indeed, when we look to this side again, there's something blue being picked up to the left side of the sun. See, again, a blue shift in light means something that is coming towards us. Another fine photograph. Thank you, Kevin. This is Kevin's other photograph as well, pointing west. See, the smudge art continues through the skies of today. Let me take you to Kevin's email that was attached with these photographs. Here is that very email that Kevin sent in from Florida. Something is happening to our world. Kevin McCoy, Matt, much love and light to you, my brother. Our world has changed and I am along with the ride. God bless you for the working so hard. The email came in 20 minutes ago at 9:08. As we were just speaking then, Kevin's just sent this photograph in just 2 minutes ago, explaining through another statement, it isn't stopping. These changes appear everywhere through our skies across the world. And thank you for this photograph. That is indeed showing the truth of today. We have more amazing work from Iris Turner, who is also in Florida, showing and taking photographs of today's skies. Look at the appearance on the photograph again. The sun has changed. The illumination is different, and we see many formations appearing in front of where the sun is sighted across the horizons. With these dark entities covering an area of the illumination of the sun, can you see the appearance? The sunlight has changed. These formations, cloud systems have changed. Something else is so different to our skies of now. With the apparent changes as well, as the skies are just completely looking so different, the red dragon will show itself in our foreseeable future. It is affecting our solar system, and it's causing strange anomalies, strange entities through our skylines. This photograph is very apparent as well, from Ricky Boomarsh from the United States of America. Now, first of all, he states through his email that the sun has become a change. It's become a lot darker, even for January. Now something is eclipsing our sun. Look at this appearance as well. These are not natural cloud formations that you're viewing on the screen. When we take more of a look towards the heavens, there is the illumination of a dark sun, and then we start to see this formation that is binding through this formation of barrier through our skies. There is another apparent figure as well of these lines just below on the photograph, just down here. It's always happening, blocking out the truth. The truth is here, but indeed they will keep going, smudging out, to stop the public from becoming aware. Now we're noticing another Skywatch image that's just come in no minutes ago from Iris Turner. Look at the photograph. We're not seeing clouds here, we are seeing anomalies of these entities forming through the geoengineering. Can you see the appearance of this illumination behind where we see this let me zoom in as well. I'm not going to change the contrast, but it is so apparent of these shapes that are not cloud systems. Looking to the right side, we are seeing this other illumination from another heavenly body reflecting through. They use the solar simulator to block out this truth. Now, this is a very important photograph as well for all us in our audience of truth. Noted down as well through the statements is this iron oxide that we're viewing on the screen. See, again, there is no natural cloud systems. They get put down. They get of some mysterious force that you will see the natural cloud systems being left upon the horizons to the eastern skies. Now, I'm going to show you a few images on this one photograph. Look at this appearance that you can see here. There was none of this red colour reflecting on our natural sun from 1985. Look into this area as well, the sun. Can you see the appearance? Look up here as well. Look at this figuration of some entity that is around where you see the view site of the blue skies. Natural clouds are missing on this photograph. I'm going to zoom in to show you this area here on the photograph, just below to the right side of where we see above to the left side of the sun. Look at this appearance. That shouldn't be there, that red reflection. That is actually there. See, Iris Turner can see this through the smudge out. Look at the colours and this geoengineering again that is in front above the view site of a change with the sun. The appearances are all over the place now. This red colour that is reflecting and beaming across these formations that we see on the screen. We have to keep going and showing and explaining what is happening. The illumination on the building as well is a illumination just like what we see of moonlight. Where is that golden glaze? The haze from our natural sun gone. But now for 2019 we're picking up this red colour reflecting from our natural sunlights to Brian Elliott in our community. His in the area where he's coming home from work, and he's picking up this refraction, this strong colour that's beaming through. Now, where you see this refraction, it is getting stronger and stronger each month that passes. It's so evident because the photographs that come through, you can see the appearance is changing with this strong colour beaming through. Just towards the top of the photograph as well, you're picking up this formation, a dark appearance in the background as well. I'm going to just adjust the photograph as well to get more of an approach of this round object that is reflecting very strong. You can start to see this strange round reflection. It is stronger than ever, like on this photograph. Now this is not the sun that you're viewing on the screen, not a sunset, because when you look to this side of the skies as well, can you see the appearance of the sun? Look at this red reflection down below as well. This is and supposed to be our natural sunlight. I'm just trying to read 2 to 3 emails at once, so please bear with me as we go through and show the truth of the photography. This is sunlight again that is trying to reflect through this formation in the skies. Down here across, there is the illumination of the sun. To the other side we're picking up this other colour. Now I've always stated as well that the colours will become stronger. That is a true shape of something else that is reflecting through our skies, of a orb or a celestial object. Are we seeing Wormwood Star? When approaching this photograph as well, we've got to remember as well that news media will still state that these are contrails, and what we're seeing here is a natural cloud systems. See, dosing us with barium nearly every single day will try and cause a problem towards humanity by taking our memory away. Is that what they think they're doing? Because they're not taking my memory away, and nor are they taking the memories away from thousands of people in our community that can see the differences. We can all remember those natural clouds that just pass by through the skies, and it was a wonderful sight. But indeed now, look at this image that's come through from Kevin McCoy from Florida. We're noticing, aren't we, these formations again. These are indeed formations to cover up the truth, to hide and smudge out. Looking at this photograph that was sent in just no minutes ago from Kevin McCoy, look at this huge formation that is appearing through our skies. Again, when we look at this entity, the size of it must be miles upon miles long, and a huge price to pay. Who is paying for this? Are we paying for this through the taxpayers' money? Now, towards the centre of the photograph, we witnessed, didn't we, a formation that was causing this streak in the skies. Even when you look towards it as well, you notice no wings, nothing whatsoever. It's just a smudge out. You can just catch some sort of shape there, can't you? See, from a distance, when the public look up, they think that this is a contrail, passenger planes. Look how far again it appears through the skies. But then when again you take more of a closer approach at the truth, you can see that there is some other anomaly, entity, some other craft or something else for the shape of it. So again, Why are they keeping this silent? And why don't they just speak out and speak the truth? Because we know that something is appearing through our skies that is so different now for 2019. Another truthful image that's coming from Florida. Look at the birds of prey in the center of the photograph. Now, many people have sent statements through as well explaining that they don't see much of birds of prey. See, they will get mixed up because of the change of seasons, the temperatures. Something again is altering our Earth. A big climate earthquake activity. See, they will make sure that the public are still fast asleep to the truth. But the surroundings are so important because the cloud systems that you should be seeing on this photograph should be normal through the appearances of the skies of now to what they were like in 1984. See, a few minutes later, this formation grows bigger and bigger, and then it smudges everything out. This is harming our world. The formation again moves across the skies very strangely, because indeed they use HAARP, the military, and Harvard. They're all working together towards the New World Order, a smudge out across the world. You have to remember it's so important because again, these events happen through our skies. Mostly you will see the golden sun. Mostly you will start to see natural clouds. But this event happens when we start to see a change with the sun. We start to see these formations appear. The skies appear very strange. Now we have a new piece of video evidence from Wonka Foster in our community taking a flight and notice this huge ring of a rainbow. This huge reflection. See, rainbows now, to these days, look very strange, don't they? We see red rainbows with a lot of red haze in the centre of them, and now we're starting to see huge circle rainbows. It is a phenomenon, again, that's been picked up by this kind skywatcher. He's taken his time to take a flight, to take the evidence for everybody to view of the skies of now. A wonderful video that has been shown on this screen now, but it's a change. It's a change to our skies. Thank you for this footage of truth. God bless. Sherry from Seattle has taken the photography, explaining through email the skies have been like this for months, just a complete block out. See, years ago we would see beautiful blue skies for January of the season in the past, but now for 2019 we see illumination of the sun that is so different, and the appearances of these strange anomaly of cloud systems just don't look right for Mother Earth. Thank you again, and God bless you for this image of truth. Topher from Della is picking up photography right now for us. The image just came in 4 minutes ago. Look at the apparitions. Look at these formations again. Not cloud systems, but the appearance of this glow, just like what we see of a rainbow, but it's much stronger to the left side of the sun. Something is going on. There's many colours out there reflecting, and those objects, those stellar cores, are still, to this very moment, affecting our sunlight. See, they will use that reflector to the very last day. Skywatcher Mark Alsop from Great Britain, he speaks through the email and explains as well through this long statement that the sun has changed. The temperatures are up and down all the time. It wasn't like this before. Look at the appearance of the sun on this photograph as well. He's been a skywatcher for a long time. You all have. You all have worked very hard because you can start to understand the changes. You are viewing the evidence on the screen. We speak to family members. We try to pinpoint everything that's going on, but they seem to turn away. But our community, we must stay strong because we know what is going on in our skies. We know the appearance is different from what it was like before. Another photograph just come through from Bernard in our community. Now he takes a lot of photographs using high performance cameras. Photographers that just work very hard. Now look at the appearance of the skies. Taking the image early morning. To the right side of the photograph we're picking up this red colour. Is this colour that's reflecting very strong wormwood star? Because to the left hand side of the photography we notice, don't we, a big change. The illumination of the sun becoming different, and the emails just keep coming in. Paula in our community is showing the changes. showing the truth. See, through these past couple of years, we've been seeing these strange formations in our skies, and we've been seeing some very strange weather patterns. Now, look at the natural cloud formations. They're below, but where we see these changes above, thousands of feet high. The cloud formations, again, they're not doing anything anymore. It's all being controlled by the HARP system. The area where we see the sunlight is far too dark as well for a morning rise. Thank you for the photo. This is Kerry's photograph that was taken back in 23rd of June 2018 at 2:02 p.m. Look at the sky, how it appears. They've been doing this for a long time. The illumination of the sun is far too dark. That is an eclipse. In the background as well, for July, the season, the sky appears to be strange. Let me show you the date to prove that this is a genuine photograph. So it just goes to show, doesn't it, that every day we start to see these appearances. And it's so much of a shame that the public, humanity, are being so unaware of this truth, just as long as the news media are being controlled by the controllers that control the controllers. Now, we must truly remember we have genuine people out there, genuine people that are concerned, that can see the differences, that have family members out there that are taking photography for us all to see. And again, on Lee Coombs' image from Great Britain, we do see natural cloud systems, but in the centre of the screen we start to see illumination of a white sun, even above as well in the cloud formations, a dark blue sky, and the appearance of this red colour reflecting through. These images have come in from Caledonian Sun in our community. Now, many emails come through as well, explaining that is the sun causing these strange formations in the skies. We see those lines appearing through the skies, and we start to see shapes and patterns, even reflections onto walls of these strange colours illuminating from a sunrise. Now, again, these patterns, these shapes, these formations, they weren't there before. So why are they here now? I'd like to say something as well when we see in these photographs. Up to 542 people have become aware of the truth. Now, this happened about 3.5 weeks ago. So the people that are coming forward towards the channel is amazing. More and more are starting to wake up to this truth. They can see it. They can see the changes appearing in our skies. Adam in our community from the southwest of the UK is picking up natural clouds. So indeed, it is not all doom and gloom, because you will see these through the skies. You will see the golden sun. You will see the blue skies. And again, it is nice to see the view sight of truth. 3 images noticing of the skies, what they looked like before. We remember these skies. But indeed, after about a week and a half, they start to geoengineer. They start to smudge up the area of the sun. So in different places around the world, when Earth is going through its orbit, other places will see the event. They will see the changes. A cover-up of the sun that changes white. And then all of a sudden, after a week or so, everything appears normally. Just like this. Because when we saw that email as well of the beautiful natural cloud systems, Mike Bramley from Southampton, UK, sent in 3 attachments of a change. See, these photographs come in 10 hours ago, so other parts of Great Britain are picking up natural cloud systems, and to other parts as well, they're picking up these photographs. So indeed, there is a difference right now. Natural clouds being picked up, and then we're seeing differences through the skies of Southampton. That is a lens flare. That gets picked up. That is a common thing for photographs. What we're explaining here is these strange formations in the background. They're not natural clouds. Look at the illumination of the sun as well, still becoming dark, like an evening sky, because the reflection as well on these buildings are far too dark. Something is happening, and something is coming. This photograph, again, just look at the appearance. Even on the building to the left side. The illumination, it does look very bright, like a bright flashlight in the skies, this simulator, but the simulator cannot copycat the natural golden sun reflection. This is not a natural golden sun reflection. It looks more like moonlight appearing on this brick wall. Look at this area here in the skies. Formations of today. So indeed, thank you, Mike Bramley from Southampton. It is so important to keep showing the truth and showing the changes. Here we have another Skywatcher that has come in as well from Great Britain, Adam. Now, he is explaining what he's seeing through the skies. Yes, indeed, we see natural clouds, just like what we saw in the other photographs. But when you look to the sky image here as well, to above we are seeing this huge aluminium cloud system. Look at the natural clouds, how low they've become through the skies. People are picking up the natural clouds now, but you can start to see the differences, can't you, on the photographs. Look at this area just above. It is a whole cover-up. The illumination as well to the right side is different. This indeed is nice to see, natural cloud systems, but again they are being forced. They are being moved around. See, when you look at this, it's very strange, because you can remember cloud systems before, many years ago, they would move naturally through the skies. But now, it's as if they're being tugged. Now they do use HARP, and there is a big part of this as well, CERN. It is on full power, and it's not going to stop. Okay, Iris Turner from Florida has just sent in another photograph of something very strange appearing through this formation. Through the email explaining, Matt, I can see this. Love and light. Let's check out the photograph. Something appearing. Look at the line here. This formation. What are we seeing here? Cloaking technology? Something else appearing? Because you can see the cloud system, or this chemical formation of this strange entity around the area of an unusual shape. See, again, when you look at the photograph, can you see this red reflection appearing from it? Many other people still explain through different emails of cloaked ships, cloaked shapes through the skies. That is very apparent, isn't it? Something. See, indeed, are these formations covering up something through our skies? We see very strange patterns and strange shapes, but that is definitely something that is very unusual showing on the photograph here. Thank you, Iris. I'm going to show you to the center of the webcam. If you look closely to where we see the International Space Station to the horizon, between the gap to the center of the webcam, there's an illumination that shows as well, reflecting. You can see the light. Are we seeing two suns here? Because you can see the light as well refracting where we see that beam of light to the left hand side. And then to the right hand side we see something else beaming very strong as well, and then all of a sudden everything becomes white. An illumination from the simulator. I want to show you the other footage. Okay, now the thing is, we know there's a reflection, okay? Now the thing is though, what happens is, we should be seeing everything brightening up at the same time, not just to the left hand side of one bright object illuminating. Then all of a sudden, after a couple of seconds later, we see another illumination to the right hand side. See, before, on a sunrise, we will see the illumination all the time, just rising at exactly the same time. So you can see the two lines on the photography as well. Just down here, and across here as well, like two light refractions. I'm going to play the video as well for you, because everything changes a different colour. Okay, what I've done is, I'm playing the video now. If you could keep an eye out to this center area. See, it just looks different. Most of us in our community, we check out the webcams across the world. And when we notice something, like this refraction appearing to the left hand side, and then all of a sudden we see this object illuminating, and then it's altering, it's changing to a white object illuminating. Here we have, again, a cover-up with this solar reflector, ultraviolet sunlight. Okay, what I've done is I've zoomed in as far as I can. Now to the right hand side there is an illumination of an object that is placed with the International Space Station. But look what happens, how it alters as well. A natural sunlight that beams through shouldn't alter like it does on this webcam. Why are the webcams on the International Space Station pointing in places where we can't see things? I mean, again, look at this, how it's altering and adjusting. Okay, what I've done is I've enhanced the video footage. I've zoomed back slightly as well, and our sun shouldn't be doing this. Watch again of this strong refraction. It first appears to the left hand side, and then all of a sudden, after a while, because it all should be glowing at that point, what is glowing to the left side, and then all of a sudden this happens. Two suns. Again, this flashing continues in front of where we see the view side of the sun. It is now white. Okay, what we're seeing here is the Earth, just below on the photography on the International Space Station. It's supposed to be high definition, but again, when you look at it closely, it is 480p. But again, something happens. Down towards the area that we see of a supposed to be a golden sun reflection. In the background, above, towards the horizon, something else is rising. This blue colour appearing. Can you see the way it is moving now? And it's causing this haze of this strong blue refraction through the skies. Now many sky watchers in our community have spoken about this. They can see this blue colour beaming through. We see a yellow colour of the sun, and then we see this blue colour as well that is merging together. On the image as well, on this footage that was only taken from NASA only a short time ago, you can see a strong glow as well all across the Earth. Can you see to the right hand side? And this arcing, where is it coming from? It's getting stronger and it's appearing now. See, nobody speaks about this, but it's happening. Is this because they geoengineer? Is this the reflection again for the binary companion star? What is going on? I'm going to show you something else on a different video. Okay, now I'm playing a video for you, a short piece of footage from the Ustream again. Now it appears of this strong blue light appearing through the skies, out there through our solar system, reflecting towards the Earth. Years ago, on the NASA Ustream cams, you would see a yellow colour, not this blue colour that's appearing now. Now, to the right hand side, you start to see objects. Now, this is no lens flares, because lens flares would move with the colour with the sun. Look what's appearing in the background. Did you see that? I'm going to play again. You can just notice to the left hand side. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move the webcam, the video footage, to show you again. Just zooming in slightly for you. Can you see these formations in the background? Just here. I'm going to go back. You can see that white plasma from a change with the sun out there. Because again it was yellow. I can remember this. We can all remember it from the NASA Ustream cams only a couple of years ago. Look at the illumination. Can you see the reflections on these formations in the background? There you notice the Earth as well. And as we maneuver the cam as well, something else is out there. You can see the formations. Let me just go back for you. I'm going to show you some photographs for this. Okay, what I've done is I've took the other piece of footage as well, because I want to show you as well how these objects reflect. Now lens flares, they will not reflect, so something else is appearing. I'm going to just show you this. I'm going to maneuver the webcam image to this area. Can you see the way? If you look to the left hand side here, you're noticing that this is reflecting, all of it's reflecting through where we see this movement again of a change with the solar simulator. Okay, let's move this again. Let's go to this part here, show you the reflection that's coming through as well from the change of the sun, and then can you see the background? Let's go back again one more time. We see a lot of plasma which has changed now to white. In the background you're starting to pick up things, objects. I mean, look at this. Disappears. You can see the reflections as well to the where you see the arrow to the left hand side while I am just maneuvering this video footage for you. Look at this. What are we seeing here? Because indeed again lens flares move. These are staying in the same place. And then it goes. Look at this. See, what are we seeing here as well? Let me just show you this. Can you see these objects again? Down here, up here, again, just illuminating.